Live on a Saturday. We'll be here. Tonight's a Thursday as we are welcoming you to high school football at Sam Stadium as the Los Fresnos Falcons are taking on the Hanna Eagles in a District 32 6A matchup that has two teams that are still alive and well in contention for a playoff spot, but both need a win here tonight. And one's going to get it, one's going to stay alive, the other's going to be in desperate need of some assistance if they want to entertain postseason play here as we are at week 10. The Los Fresnos Falcons and the Hanna Eagles both have had their ups and downs on the season, and both have had opportunities in district play to already secure some spots as far as postseason berths, but things haven't played out the way they would like as we're coming in. And so both teams eager to get on this football field on a cool, crisp night on a Thursday night in Brownsville, Texas. It's perfect football weather, if you ask me. No rain, but a nice, cool evening on a Thursday night. We welcome you again to our broadcast, and we thank you for joining us here on Real Sports Live. The Falcons across the field will be in the white uniforms as the visitors at Sam Stadium, and the Hanna Eagles as the home team will be in the brown uniforms with the gold trim. We've already had the playing of the school songs and the playing of the national anthem as we are seeing the teams make their way on the field. So it's an abbreviated pregame show. We were trying to get some other systems in play and commercials in place for our other broadcasts. Bert Ruiz is over at PSJA Stadium for a matchup there tonight, and J.R. Gully is at La Jolla for a matchup there. 3 games tonight, broadcast here on Real Sports Live. I'm Joe Bowling. Rudy Zamaripa is here for moral support. He'll be down on the field with the social media updates as we welcome you again to our broadcast. The Falcons will be taking the kickoff to start this ball game. And we'll take a look at what the Falcons can do against this Hanna Eagle team as we are officially underway. Kickoff is a booming kick down the left-hand side, fielded at the 5, bringing it up across the 10 to the 15-yard line, out across the 20 for the Falcons. A lot of room, down the sideline to the 30, to the 40, 45-yard line, and then out of bounds. Hector Muniz on a nice return for the Falcons to start this ball game. Muniz turned it upfield and had a lot of running room there for the Los Fresnos Falcons. They set up in good shape here for the first drive of this ball game. As again, we're at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas on a Thursday night. And here comes the Falcon offense out onto the field. They'll start off from their own 49-yard line on first down. Adrian Longoria is a quarterback. Hands the ball off up the middle, and not much there. Longoria listed as a 6-foot, 170-pounder. We were talking with some coaches about how to defend this offense for the Falcons, and they're like, it's a lot more difficult than what you think, as they have to concern themselves with no less than 4 players on each play from scrimmage. Second down and 9. On a read, quarterback keeper out across the midfield stripe into Hanna territory down to the 47-yard line on a keeper by Longoria. Good enough for a 4-yard gain. And so a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Falcons, and 4-yard gains are perfect for this offense. You get 4 yards a pop, you end up moving the chains downfield, eat up the clock, and keep the other team's offense off the field. They try to draw the Eagles off sides, a lot of time still on the play clock as it's at 14. Wide receivers in the game right now lined up wide left for the Falcons is Alejandro Flores. To the right side is Cody Taylor. If they have their way, though, they won't utilize those guys much. They get a lot of movement up front, take a snap, and a timeout's called by the Falcons before that. We'll take a quick break. Pay attention to these commercials. These are why we're able to broadcast our games, and we've got playoffs just around the corner. I'll tell you a little bit about that as well. Volleyball playoffs start next week.
Horse 5, number 1.
Back here after the timeout, the Falcons put the offense right back on the field. Again, 4-yard gain on each particular play. I've got coaches that have told me over the years that run an offense like what the Falcons do, guarantee me 3 yards, Joe, and I'll run every play until the game ends, and I'll get first downs on 4th down every time. You got to guarantee me 3 yards. Keeper and Longoria will not get a first down as he's dropped at the 44-yard line of the Hanna Eagles. And now decision time for the Los Fresnos Falcons. And they appear to be bringing the punt team onto the field. With 10:10 left here in the first quarter, the first drive stalls for the Falcons. And the Eagles bring the punt return team in. Ryan Trinidad drifts back. Stands at his 10-yard line to field the first punt of the ball game. Wind blowing. It's blowing from the end zone behind Trinidad. There's a wobbly punt to the right-hand side. Takes a nice roll for the Falcons. Then it's going to be covered by Trinidad out at the 15, make it the 16-yard line. And the Hanna Eagle offense will make their way onto the field for the first time tonight. We were in discussions all week with Fox Sports and also the UIL getting set for the football playoffs. They are going to tax us again $1,000 a game this year, 4 games. And so we'll be looking for active sponsors to assist us in our broadcast. Running play for the Eagles, and now they'll reverse it right-hand side. Ernesto Mendoza does get to the corner, takes it out across the 25, 29-yard line. First down for Mendoza. That play went from nothing to a gain for the Eagles on the first carry of the night for Ernesto. 14 yards gained by Mendoza. And a first down for Victor Campos and the Hanna Eagles. Campos wants to throw. Short pass deflected, nearly picked off. Incomplete pass off the hands of Manny Gonzalez, the sophomore wide receiver. And coming over for the Falcons with a chance to pick that was Alonzo Requena, the 5'9", 190-pounder. Goes for an incomplete pass, but an anxious moment that time for the Hanna Eagles on their first drive of the game. 9:12 on the clock as we're in the first quarter. It stops after the incomplete pass. And the Eagles set up. Campos going to keep it, makes a man miss, takes it out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A strong 5-yard carry on his first run of the night, Victor Campos. And it brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Hanna Eagles. If you're just joining us, the Los Fresnos Falcons took the opening kickoff. We're held to a 3-and-out. And this Hanna Eagle team has taken over. 1 first down already on the drive, and they face a 3rd and 5. Pass play, left-hand side. That's going to be nicely defended. Muniz was over there. There was a penalty flag thrown on the far side of the field. We'll get the call.
During the play, offsides, defense, number 47. 5-yard penalty will be assessed from the previous spot. The result of enforcement is a first down.
And so there's the call, a penalty against the Los Fresnos Falcons. Enough for a first down, and the Hanna Eagles move the chains. Campos going to call his own number. Brings it inside, wrapped up as he gets to the 44. Might have got the 45, depending on the spot. We appreciate you fans joining in on the broadcast, wherever you may be watching on the social media sites. On Facebook, be sure you share the link. It's always, we get best results on more fans being engaged in watching these games. It's a 3-yard gain for Campos, 2nd down and 7. Wants to throw. Hands it off instead. Nice ball fake. They'll take it out across the 48 to the 49-yard line. Carry that time. For the Eagles. And 3rd and short coming up. Campos hands the ball off. A penalty flag is thrown. Running play left-hand side. That's Amarian Dominguez. He gets brought down short of first down yardage. Actually lost a half a yard on the play. May have turned an ankle on that play as well as he limps off the sideline. Coming into the game is Ethan Pena. And now we'll sort out the penalty, which was thrown as the snap occurred here on this one.
During the play, we have an illegal formation of the offense. Not having at least 5 players, number 50 through 79, on the line. 5-yard penalty. We'll replay the down.
So they'll replay the down and charge the Hanna Eagles 5 yards. It's one of those. It would have been 4th down and about 3.5. Or now it's 3rd and 8. Make it 7. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Eagles. Clock stops with 7:21 remaining here in the first quarter. And the Eagles bring the team up to the line of scrimmage. Victor Campos, twin receivers right-hand side, a single receiver out to the left-hand side. On this 3rd down play, now they're bringing in additional players onto the field on the fly. Rolando Gonzalez just checks in as a lineman. Racing off is Robert Ruiz. Meanwhile, Campos is set, 22 on the play clock, plenty of time here. Adjusts, looks to the sideline after they take a look at the defensive setup on the Falcons sideline. Now there's a lot of movement and a big hit is delivered. A lot of contact there. Coming across the line that time. Falcons jump that call. They'll lobby they were drawn. Campos had a lot of time left on the play clock, and so once he saw that scheme, he was looking to the sideline, getting the play relayed from the sidelines, and you could see that was no ginger tap there. That was a major hit, a collision on the line. Here comes the call from the official.
Prior to snap, offside. This is on the correction defense, number 67, 5-yard penalty. Replay down. Third down.
That's a 5-yard penalty against the Los Fresnos Falcons. Here's a replay again. You can see they're looking to the sideline, checking on the play, and bam! In some facets, guys will be like, well, I wanted to get a good hit on, and that 5-yard penalty might get in the mind of the player across from me for the rest of the game. Campos going to keep it. Bounces it outside, tries to get to the corner. Will step out of bounds, get a first down for the Eagles. Nice job of actually stringing that play out by the Los Fresnos Falcons, but Victor Campos able to move the chains on a 4-yard gain. Brings up first down now as the Eagles have moved the ball into Los Fresnos territory. Falcons on the opening drive managed to get it across the midfield stripe. But now the Eagles on their first drive have it 1st and 10 from the 46 of their opponent. Campos takes a look at the defense, takes a snap, hands the ball off, running play right-hand side. Not much room for Ethan Pena. Ethan Pena listed as a sophomore wideout. Ends up losing a yard on the play. And so 2nd and 11 for the Hanna Eagles. 6:36 left here in the first quarter of play for the Eagles. Campos out of a shotgun, drops back to throw, has some time in the flats, goes right back to Pena. This time a catch is made, takes it out across the 40-yard line down to the 39. 7-yard pitch and catch. You can see Pena releases here on that left side. Good blocking out there by one of the receivers for the Eagles. Buys him a couple of extra yards. 3rd down. Actually a 6-yard gain on that play. So 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles and Victor Campos. Under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Campos on a long count. Falcons jamming up that line, shifting defensively. Play clock down to 10 as Campos looks to the sidelines for the play. Turns back to his team, relays it at the play clock at 3, down to 2, takes a snap, slings a pass over the middle, caught, out across the 25-yard line, down to the 20-yard line, first down, a quick hitter to Mendoza. Ernesto Mendoza on the catch. Campos caught him right in stride. Watch this one. That is just a letter-perfect delivery by Campos. 19-yard gain between Campos and Mendoza. First down at the Falcon, mark it down at the 20-yard line. Campos going to run. Hesitates, takes it down to around the 18, gains 2. And second down coming up for the Hanna Eagles. Got some big games tomorrow night. I know they're not video games, but they're still worth tuning in on our audio-only broadcast. On Friday night, we'll have the Hidalgo Pirates against the La Feria Lions. Here's a running play by Mendoza on a jet sweep to the right-hand side. Knocked out of bounds as he takes it about to the 12. There's a penalty flag on the play across the field. Right about the spot where Mendoza was turning it up. Getting bounced out of bounds.
The offense, number 12. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. We'll return it down.
That'll be a hold call against the Hanna Eagles, so that'll move them back. They're in the red zone on their first drive of the game, and they're showing a lot of patience here for the Hanna Eagles, just taking what's in front of them, methodically moving the ball downfield against this Falcon squad. Campos now will face a second down and 14 on this play. Drops back to throw. Swings it out. Pena takes a hit, bounces off a defender, takes it inside the 20, back to the 17. Ends up gaining 7. Pena that time knew he was going to get hit. Actually, watch this. He knows this hit's coming. He actually just bounces right off of that. Third down and 8 coming up for the Hanna Eagles. Anytime you see a receiver able to take a hit like that and turn that into more yards, kudos on the receiver. Third down play, Campos, here comes pressure, delivers the ball left-hand side up for grabs, incomplete. Over on the left side in the direction of Hector Muniz. Stops the clock with 3:39 left here in the first. On a Halloween night to close out the month of October. Eagles bring in the field goal unit, and they'll spot it down at the 25-yard line and go for a 35-yard field goal. Kicker is Thomas Green, the sophomore, out of the hold of Trinidad. That's blocked, bounces into the end zone, and so nothing doing, no score, still 3:32 left. Falcons bring the offense on the field at Sam Stadium on a Thursday night. This is Real Sports Live. Back here at Sam Stadium, and the Los Fresnos Falcons offense back on the field. They will hand the ball off, running it left-hand side, bouncing it. There's a lot of extra hitting going on, and they string it out. A penalty flag behind the play. Ball carrier was Chris Resendez. He just kept dancing further and further outside. Ended up losing a yard on the play.
During the play, holding, offense, number 6. Penalty will be assessed on the previous spot. Return down.
That'll be a hold against the Los Fresnos Falcons. And that will move a ball back. Remains first down, but now first and 20 from the 10 for the Falcons on this second drive of the game for the offense. Longoria under center, sends a man in motion. Pitches out, it's the motion man with some room across the 15 to the 20. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Ball carrier that time was Matthew Padilla. Padilla ends up gaining 13 yards on the play. And on first down, that sets up a 2nd and 7. So that took care of the penalty yards and gain 3 for the Falcons on that first down play. This time a pitch out left-hand side, Nicholas Valencia turns it left side, got a first down, upended out across the 33-yard line for a first down for the Los Fresnos Falcons on a carry by Valencia. That's a good response after that holding call to start this drive for the Falcons. Clock stopped as they move the chains. It's cranked back up with 2:48 left here in the first quarter. Second time where the Falcons have had the ball here in this game. And on a first down play, they'll hand the ball off up the middle, and the Eagles are all over that. Defensive front line that time just shut that play down in a hurry. One of the first guys in there was Mario Plata. And no gain brings up, actually about a half-yard gain. 2nd and long, make it 9.5 to go for the Falcons. Scoreless ball game here in the first quarter. They'll hand the ball off to left tackle. Eagles there to shut that one down again, a very short gain. Chris Resendez hasn't broke one yet. Always have to be recognizing where he's at in this offense, though. Third down. And they'll run the option. Longoria pitches it out left-hand side. That's a first down. And near the midfield stripe, stepping out of bounds is Valencia. Valencia bouncing it outside, got there in a hurry, turned it upfield, got the first down. Stepped out of bounds, stops the clock for a moment. And they crank it back up. Minute 24 and counting here in the first quarter. Ball at the midfield stripe. Falcon offense moving the ball on the second timeout. They'll pitch it out. Try right-hand side. This time as Padilla dropped as he got just across the 50. Open field tackle that time by the Hanna Eagles, Alfredo Villarreal, the junior defensive back. Stop Padilla. 2nd and long coming up for the Falcons. We're under a minute left in this first quarter of play. On a Thursday night from Sam Stadium. A cool night on Halloween night. Week 10 of the high school football season 2019. Under center is Longoria. Pitches it out. They'll bounce it outside to Valencia, left side. Turns it upfield. Got a first down and more to the 35. Down to the 34-yard line. First down for the Falcons. And Nicholas Valencia is having some success on this drive. 3 carries on the night, 36 yards, and counting for Valencia. Falcons will not have to take another snap if they don't want to close out this first quarter. Play clock's at 20. Game clock is down to 10. Longoria under center on first down, sends a man in motion. He will take a snap. Handed off of right tackle. They'll take it to the 31 on a short gain by Chris Resendez, and that closes out the first quarter of play. Nothing on the scoreboard. Falcons with 61 yards of offense, all on the ground in the first quarter. Eagles with 62, and a scoreless game. Second quarter right after this.
Willkommen to October. Huh? Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert Mello's favorite hats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here as we start the second quarter from Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. And it will be the Hanna Eagles with the defense. Falcons of Los Fresnos with the ball. Running play left side. This time it's Resendez. Gets in the secondary. Tripped up, but not before he gets to the 20-yard line. That's a 13-yard gain, and Chris Resendez was a half a step from breaking that for a score for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Takes it down to the 20. This drive started at the Falcon 20. And there was some penalty yardage on this drive as well. But the Falcons moving the ball on this drive from the 20. Longoria hands it off. It's going to be Resendez again. This time he's tripped up. Fell forward, gained 2. Jose Castellan in there, the junior defensive lineman on the stop. Gain of 3 for Resendez brings up 2nd and 7. 6 carries now, 22 yards on the game for Resendez. And a 2nd down for Adrian Longoria. Hands it off up the middle this time. A yardage for Resendez as he gets inside the 15 and brought down at the just shy of the 1st down marker at the 12. 3rd down, now they're marking back out at the 13. Falcons will have to get to the 10 to get a 1st down. 10:38 and counting here in the 2nd quarter of play. Los Fresnos in the red zone of the Hanna Eagles. Longoria calls his own number, drives forward. They'll have a false start on that, otherwise it would have been a 1st down.
False start. The offense, number 16. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
So wipe away the 1st down for the Falcons and put the offense in a position of having to now convert on a 3rd and 7. Just outside the 17-yard line of the Hanna Eagles. Longoria sets him down. Man in motion, pitch out, and here comes Valencia. Turns it upfield, nice cutback, takes it inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. 1st down on another strong carry for Nicholas Valencia. 1st and goal for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. And Valencia has carried the load here on this drive. 4 carries, 48 yards. And the Falcons now knocking on the door, trying to get in the end zone on this drive. Longoria under center. Hands the ball off. It's Resendez. Takes it down to about the 4. Eagle defense, for the most part, shutting down that part of this offense, at least on most plays. Chris Arredondo that time in on the tackle. Resendez on the carry, now has 8 touches for 30 yards. Falcons with 16 rushing attempts, 97 yards in the game. And that's an average of 6 yards per carry. And that is success if you spell out this offense. And you can get over that, again, over that 4-yard mark per carry with this offense. You got something going. Longoria sets him down. Man in motion left to right. He'll pitch it back. Eagles there to shut that down. Staying on his feet is Padilla, but he will not gain yards. Loss on the play, back out to the 8.5. And so Los Fresnos Falcons now facing 3rd and goal. Back nearer the 9 than they are the 8. Longoria sets him down. 8 minutes on the clock left in the 1st half. Hands the ball off. No, he keeps it. Now he pitches it to Valencia. Makes a man miss. Gets back to the 5-yard line. Good pursuit that time and containment by the Eagles. In the vicinity was Brandon Esteve, the senior linebacker. to prevent Valencia from getting any real momentum edging towards that goal line. Got stopped outside the 5, and the Falcons will bring the field goal unit in to attempt what will be a 23-yard attempt from the left hash mark. Kicker is Marco Moreno. 23-yard attempt for the Falcons. Good snap, ball down, kick up, long high, and it is good. Falcons on top 3-0. 7:11 to go here in the first half. Eagles get the football after this. Specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Kickoff coming up by the Falcons, a deep kick inside the 5, fielded by the Eagles across the 10. Trying to get outside the 15 to the 20, out to the 25-yard line. Nice return that time by Diego Escobar. And with 7:04 left in the first half, the Hanna Eagles will bring the offense onto the field for just a second time here in this game. Points on the board as the Falcons kick the field goal on the last drive. One of the Sam sponsors here at Sam Stadium in Brownsville is Cane's Chicken. I always like to bring that up. Scoreboard sponsor. Tell you about that after this play. Campos running play. Brought down after a short gain, maybe one. Next week, if you're heading to Sam Stadium, be sure when you get here, you ask for your Cane's Chicken coupon. Whether you're rooting for the home team or not, at the end of the night, if the home team wins, you can take that coupon to Cane's Chicken here in Brownsville. Buy one, get one free on the meal. I've used that with my photographers before, and so I always make sure. Pass the word to fans coming to Sam Stadium. Running play, Mendoza tries it left-hand side. Falcons are right there to shut it down. Short gain on the play, maybe 2. Stop made by Alan Torres, the 5', 200-pound junior. And 2 quick plays for the Eagles. Now brings up 3rd down and 7 for Victor Campos. Empty backfield for Campos. Slings a pass left side. That's a catch made. 1st down out across the 39 to the near 40-yard line. Check that, Manny Gonzalez on the catch. For the Eagles. New set of downs for Campos, 5:35 remaining. Running play right side for the Eagles as they'll hand the ball off to Ethan Pena. Pena brought down after a short gain, his 2nd carry on the night. Gets it out across the 41, so a gain of 2.5. Brings up 2nd down. Clock running with 5:12 left here in the half. Campos out of a shotgun. Hands it off again to Pena. Penalty flag on this play as he gets to the 45. That'll stop play with 5:03 left in the first half. That's the only thing that has slowed this pace down of this first half at all. Otherwise, we have been blistering through this.
Offside. Defense, number 43. 5-yard penalty. We're down. Still 2nd down.
That's an offsides call against the Los Fresnos Falcons. Brings the ball out to the 46. Clock running now under 5 minutes and a half. Hanna trailing 3-0. First time on the field, they got it in the red zone. Missed on a field goal attempt. This is only the second time that Campos and company have been on the turf. Second down play, Campos on a read, hands it off to Mendoza, bouncing it left side, takes it for a first down. Muscled down over there by Aiden Vega, but watch Mendoza win this battle as he takes on the tackler and gets a first down. Eagles now back in Falcon territory. 4:25 left here in the half. Campos out of a shotgun. Drops back to throw. Pressure comes. Eludes the defender. Now rifles one downfield. Got a man. It's underthrown. Looking for a Mendoza. Ernesto Mendoza trying to come back to that ball. On a pass by Victor Campos. Campos now 4 of 6 in the game for 43 yards. Campos now hands it off. This is Mendoza taking it to the right side. Up into nice open field tackle that time by Marco Moreno. And Moreno for Mendoza will gain no more than 1.5 yards. 3rd down and 9 now coming up. Campos now going to run, has some room, takes it across the 40. First down for the Eagles, 35, out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Victor Campos moves the chains. On a 3rd and 9, 16 yards picked up by Campos, and watch this read. Brought the ball down and no one over on that left-hand side. Campos, easy pickings, first down. Clock stops with 3:32 left here in the half. There was a penalty there. They declined that because of the 16-yard gain. Campos now swings a pass. Right side in traffic, and a catch is made. Trinidad hangs on to that one. Ryan Trinidad, and watch this. This is right over a defender. Trinidad, a nice reel in for the catch.
This quarter is brought to you by Echo Engineering.
2nd down and 3. Check that 4 as a 6-yard gain by Trinidad on a completed pass by Campos. Campos now pitches it out. Left-hand side, Mendoza. A lot of defenders there. Has to give up some room. Tries to reverse it. Down he goes as the Falcons defense makes the play. Clock running with 2:37 to go. Mendoza just had nothing but white jerseys there in front of him. And lost 6 on the play. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Eagles of Hanna. Campos drops to throw. Gets rid of the ball, incomplete as he misses Mendoza. And so that'll bring up a 4th down for the Eagles. On this play. Ball at the Falcon 31. Incomplete pass does stop the clock with 2:15 remaining here in the first half. Quickly played ball game thus far. Campos with a single back in the backfield on a 4th and long. Call it 4th and 10. Drops back to throw. Has protection, gets rid of it, and it's picked off. Here come the Falcons down the right sideline. 40, midfield, down the sideline. It's a pick six. No penalties on the play. Touchdown Falcons. On the pick is Elian Gonzalez, and he jumped the route and took it to the house. Gonzalez watching here, stepped in front of the defender, and then got some nice blocking downfield. Those are defenders laying out those blocks. Trinidad showing some great speed trying to catch him, but nothing doing. 6 points on the board for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. And they go up 9-0, and will now look for the extra point. Good placement. Ball down, kick up, long, high, and good. On a 4th and 10 from the Falcon 30, a pick six turns into a score for Los Fresnos. They lead and they kick off. Minute 59 left in the half after this.
And thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
And the Eagles return the kickoff out across their own 20 to the 23-yard line. And shaking their heads, they head back onto the football field. The offense was moving the football down the field against the Falcons. And for the third time on the night, Victor Campos steps back on the field to conduct this drive. First time out, they missed a field goal. Second time out, it was a pick six on a 4th and 10 from the Falcon 30. Campos now on a first down play. Sends a man in motion left to right. Here come the penalty flags. They're all over the field.
The offense, number 51, 5-yard penalty. They play first down.
And that's a false start. So 5 yards against Hanna. To start the drive. Ball back inside the 20. Call it the 19-yard line. For Victor Campos. Drops back to throw, has a ton of time. Right side, caught out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Another catch by Ernesto Mendoza. At a 13-yard gain, make it a completed pass. Mendoza on that right side ended up making the catch. Campos to throw again, this time in traffic over the middle. Caught, now yards after the catch. This is Muniz. Takes it across into the Falcon territory. That's Manny Gonzalez, that is. Manny Gonzalez with yards after the catch. He was defended by 2 guys there. Ran through 2 tackles there. And it took 2 more to bring him down. Timeout on the field. Eagles on the move, trailing 10. This is Real Sports Live.
Men start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here after the timeout, Hanna Eagles with the football, trailing 10-0. They have 2 timeouts remaining with 1:20 left here in the half. Campos drops back to throw, gets rid of it in a hurry. Mendoza, yards after the catch in the secondary. Got a block from Trinidad. 25-20, sideline 15, out of bounds. It's a first down. Ernesto Mendoza on the catch. Look at the block by Trinidad. He makes a block there, and then 15 yards further downfield, Trinidad out in front of Mendoza. He ended up delivering 3 blocks on that play. First down for Campos. 1:11 left here in this first half of play. Looked right, now he runs left. Chased by 3 men, and down he goes. Victor Campos brought down after a loss on the play of 4. And play stops. One of the Hanna Eagles was shaken up a bit on that play. He gets up under his own power. Meanwhile, the Eagles did burn a timeout on the sideline there. Eagles trailing by 10 here on their home field, but back inside the red zone of the Falcons for a second time of 3 drives for this offense. Second down play coming up after that timeout.
We have an injury timeout within 1 minute in the second quarter. That causes a 10-second runoff. However, Hanna has elected to take a timeout and move the 10 seconds.
Eagles did take a timeout, otherwise that would have been a runoff of time because the play happened inside a minute to go. Timeout on the field at Sam Stadium. Hanna Eagles trail the Los Fresnos Falcons 10-0. This is Real Sports Live.
Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hanna Eagles with the football. Second down and 13 yards to go from the 15 of the Los Fresnos Falcons. That was the second time out of the first half for the Hanna Eagles, and with a minute left, Victor Campos 15 yards away from putting points on the board for the Eagles. Gonna throw, pressure, gets rid of the ball, and it's gonna be caught. Touchdown, Ernesto Mendoza. Campos got hit, got drilled as he delivered that pass. Watch this, he knows pressure's coming. Falling backwards and right in the hands of Mendoza. Touchdown on the play. 54 seconds left. Players shaken up as Victor Campos took a hard spill after delivering that pass. So they'll attend to the young man on the Hanna Eagle side. In most cases, that's just getting the wind knocked out of you. Been there before and something like that. Campos up, he's gonna be okay. What a pass play to Ernesto Mendoza for a 15-yard touchdown pass from Victor Campos, who in the first half is now 7 of 10 for 77 yards and the score. Extra point coming up for the Hanna Eagles.
Holding for the extra point, number 12.
10-6 your score.
10-15, Thomas Green.
The extra point is good.
54 seconds left in the half.
10-7 ball game as we have 54 seconds left. Kickoff coming up. Falcons get the ball after this.
Worry. We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Eagles kick off the ball. Falcons on the return down the left sideline. And once again, Hector Muniz brings some excitement to the kick return team for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Muniz just a sophomore, but electrifying type player. And now the Falcons leading 10-7, have 2 timeouts remaining, 46 seconds left here in the half. And they bring the offense onto the field. Looking ahead to the second half, the Eagles will get the ball to start the third quarter. So we'll see how aggressive the Falcons get to close out this half. Longoria going to keep it, bounces it outside, takes it to the 45-yard line. It's a strong 6-yard carry for Adrian Longoria. And timeout called by the Falcons with 37 seconds left in the half. Falcons face a 2nd and 3. This is Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas. Here, Falcons run the ball, left-hand side, Valencia gets out of bounds, got a first down at the 50-yard line. That'll stop play with 30 seconds left in the half. Valencia's had a strong first half. 6 carries, 56 yards for the Falcons. And 1st and 10 from the midfield stripe. Longoria pitches it out, right-hand side. Miles McWhorter on the carry. Takes it inside the 45 of the Hanna Eagles. Dropped it at 43. Now the clock stops as the Falcons burn another timeout with 21 seconds left. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. I want to remind you, fans, our hopes is to cover playoff football. I'm going to go back. I've had conversations all week getting things set between Fox Sports and UIL. Fox Sports going to tax $1,000 per game to us, and that's just for broadcast rights. That does nothing to cover any announcer fees photographer fees, travel cost, anything like that. So it's $1,000 a pop. And then we were in discussions with both Fox Sports and UIL. We had some rights granted last year, but some broadcasts that we attempted. So lesson learned there. Internet here at Sam Stadium is always terrific. Internet at other places isn't so good. In some cases, they rely on a hotspot. In some cases, that doesn't work. They added another $4,000 bill to us for last year for just attempting games. That's how we're going to start the playoff season, with an extra $4,000 tacked on to what we'll have to come up with to cover the games. But our intentions are to still bring you playoff football on Rio Sports Live. I could go the easy route. The fee for an audio broadcast of playoff football is nominal, $50 a game. We try to bring video to the fans just as we're doing here on a Thursday. So as you see these advertisers, if you have a business, if you can assist us in broadcasting these games, especially in the playoffs, you see the number on the screen, contact me personally. Pitch out, here's Valencia for the Falcons. Got out of bounds at the 34 of the Hanna Eagles with 10 seconds left. So one more play for the Falcons, perhaps two. They have no timeouts remaining. Ball at the Hanna Eagle 34. And the Falcons will bring in the field goal unit to attempt a 52-yard field goal here in this game. From the left hash mark with 10 seconds remaining in the half. Good snap, ball down, kick up. It's not going to get there. It's returnable by the Eagles. They'll bring it out of the end zone and across the 5. Making a move to the 10, up the middle, now to the 15. Making a move out across the 20, and that's the way the half comes to an end. A missed field goal and an exciting return by Ernesto Mendoza. And at the halftime break, on the visiting side, the Falcons have 10. On the home side, the Eagles of Hanna have 7. We'll be back. I'll show you some highlights of the first half. We'll also have the performances of the bands from Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. This is high school football on a Thursday on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here at halftime as we get set for the performance of the Los Fresnos band. We want to throw at you first the highlights of the first half. 10-7 your score. This is how we got to 10-7. Underway. Kickoff is a booming kick down the left-hand side, fielded at the 5, bringing it up across the 10 to the 15-yard line, out across the 20 for the Falcons. A lot of room down the sideline to the 30, to the 40, 45-yard line, and then out of bounds. Hector Muniz on a nice return for the Falcons to start this ball game. So we'll be looking for active sponsors to assist us in our broadcast. Running play for the Eagles, and now they'll reverse it right-hand side. Ernesto Mendoza does get to the corner, takes it out across the 25, 29-yard line. First down for Mendoza. Play clock down to 10 as Campos looks at the sidelines for the play. Turns back to his team, relays it at the play clock at 3, down to 2, takes a snap, slings a pass over the middle, caught out across the 25-yard line, down to the 20-yard line. First down, a quick hitter to Mendoza. That's up a 2nd and 7, so that took care of the penalty yards and gain 3 for the Falcons on that first down play. This time a pitch out left-hand side. Nicholas. I want to go ahead and bring it back here as the dance performance by the Los Fresnos Falcons dance team. For the band, we'll let you enjoy the halftime show, then we'll get to the halftime highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present the 2019 edition of the Mighty Falcon Band. And is under the field leadership of drum majors Michael Rodriguez, Alan Camaro, and Alex Ortiz. Tonight the band will perform its contest show entitled Opera to End All Opera. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Opera House.
Performance by the Los Fresnos Falcon Marching Band here at Sam Stadium. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the performance of the Hanna Eagles and Marching Eagles on Sam Stadium. 10-7 your score on a Thursday night from Sam Stadium in Brownsville. I'm Joe Bowling. This is Real Sports Live.
Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're PJ Southwest Avenida, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Back here at halftime as the Hanna Marching Band is out on the field. We'll turn up the microphone and the performance of the Eagles at halftime at Sam Stadium.
Tonight, the Golden Eagle Band takes us back 100 years when the greatness of America was being forged. The skylines and landscapes throughout American cities were beginning to change. The Gilded Age of America was at its height, featuring the music of American composers Aaron Copland, George Gershwin, and Frank Tickell. The Hanna Golden Eagle Band proudly presents Gilded Progress. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy this highly acclaimed performance of the one and only, always imitated, never duplicated, Brownsville's original, the internationally known Hanna Golden Eagle Marching!
And that's a Hanna Eagles marching band doing their performance here at halftime. It's a 10-7 score. Now I want to go ahead and switch over and give you the highlights. 10-7 at half. Los Fresnos Falcons on top. Here's how the first half played out. Underway. Kickoff is a booming kick down the left-hand side, fielded at the 5, bringing it up across the 10 to the 15-yard line, out across the 20 for the Falcons. A lot of room down the sideline to the 30, to the 40, 45-yard line, and then out of bounds. Hector Muniz on a nice return for the Falcons to start this ball game. So we'll be looking for active sponsors to assist us in our broadcast. Running play for the Eagles, and now they'll reverse it right-hand side. Ernesto Mendoza does get to the corner, takes it out across the 25, 29-yard line. First down for Mendoza. Play clock down to 10 as Campos looks at the sidelines for the play. Turns back to his team, relays it at the play clock at 3, down to 2, takes a snap, slings a pass over the middle, caught, out across the 25-yard line, down to the 20-yard line. First down, a quick hitter to Mendoza. That's up to 2nd and 7, so that took care of the penalty yards and gain 3 for the Falcons on that first down play. This time a pitch out left-hand side. Nicholas Valencia turns it left side, got a first down, upended out across the 33-yard line for a first down for the Los Fresnos Falcons on a carry by Valencia. From the left hash mark, kicker is Marco Moreno. 23-yard attempt for the Falcons. Good snap, ball down, kick up, long high, and it is good. Falcons on top 3-0. Left side takes it for a first down. Muscled down over there by Aiden Vega, but watch Mendoza win this battle as he takes on the tackler and gets a first down. 16 yards picked up by Campos, and watch this read. Brought the ball down and no one over on that left-hand side. Campos, easy pickings, first. Campos now swings a pass, right side in traffic, and a catch is made. Trinidad hangs on to that one. Gained by Trinidad on a completed pass by Campos. Campos now pitches it out. Left-hand side, Mendoza. A lot of defenders there. Has to give up some room. Tries to reverse it. Down he goes as the Falcons defense makes the play. Protection gets rid of it. Back here in the second half begins with a big kickoff return for the Hanna Eagles, and it may go to the house. Down the left-hand side, Ryan Trinidad, 6 points on the board. Eagles score on the opening kickoff to start the third quarter. Ryan Trinidad takes it to the house. Blink of an eye. The two teams, after the band exited, ran on the field. Watch Trinidad come into your picture right here. By that time, he's only got one man to beat. That's the kicker, and mission accomplished there. Then some extra blockers come down to help out. And Trinidad turns on the Jets, takes it in, scores the points. Hanna Eagles with the first lead of the game for the home team. Up 13-10. Extra point coming up. Ball down, kick up, long high, and good on the strength of a kickoff return. 13 seconds into this second half, and the Hanna Eagles on top. 14-10. Again, reminding you at Sam Stadium, I'm just watching the scoreboard here. Scoreboard sponsor, one of the big sponsors, here's Cane's Chicken. If you get your coupon before the game and the home team wins, you turn that coupon in at Cane's Chicken. It's a buy one, get one free. When Rudy goes down to get some social media work, I'll have him get a coupon. And then I'll offer to buy dinner tonight. Buy one, get one free if the Eagles win. We got a lot of football between here and there. Falcons back to return the kickoff. Now, they've had some excitement on kick returns already in this game. Hector Muniz has returned two, both taking them out across the 40-yard line, and both within a couple of steps of going the distance for the Falcons. Muniz stands on the left-hand side. See if the Eagles kick away from him. Short kick this time. Fair catch called for and made by the Falcons. And Los Fresnos will take over 1st and 10. Falcons offense was productive on the ground in the first half. 23 carries, 123 yards. That's better than 5 yards per carry. For the Falcons, they also were able to eat up big chunks of time off the clock. With sustained drives. Longoria sets him down on first down. Hasn't had to throw the ball yet. Turns and hands it off. First play through, out across the 29-yard line near the 30. Chris Resendez on the carry. Resendez in the ball game. Now 9 carries, 30 yards. Make it 32. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Falcons. Nicholas Valencia, leading ball carrier for the Falcons in the first half with 8 carries, 64 yards for Valencia. Longoria sets him down, sends Valencia in motion to the short side of the field. He gets the carry, backpedals out to the 34-yard line. 5 yards for Valencia. And 3rd down coming up. If you're just joining us back here for the second half, The Hanna Eagles, Ryan Trinidad returns the second half kickoff for a touchdown. And the Falcons lead this game 14-10. 10:43 left here in the third quarter. Longoria on a 3rd and 5. Runs an option, keeps it on his own, and will not get a first down as he takes it to the 37. Needed to get the 39. So a couple yards short on a carry by Longoria. And now decision time for the Falcons as it's 4th and 2. And right now the offense is staying on the field with 10:17 left in the third. Falcons trailing by 4. Longoria under center. Play clock down to 16. Takes the handoff, and that goes nowhere as the Eagles defense gets the stop. Falcons gamble. Eagles shut it down. And now take over in Falcon territory at the 36. This Falcon team has a victory over Harlingen South in district play. Hanna has a win over Rivera. District 32 6A, it's very realistic that 2 wins get you in the playoffs, but there's some games to be played this week that may upset that theory. Campos hands it off. Running play for the Eagles. That play is thrown back. Ernesto Mendoza on the carry ends up going out for, he'll gain 2.5, make it 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up. Mendoza on the night, 5 carries, 18 yards. Campos in the first half was 7 of 10 for 77 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Trinidad with the catch for the 15-yard score. First half, Campos hands it off. Mendoza reverses field, now has some room. Turns the corner right side, and nice defensive play, though, recovering Daniel Cadengo, 5'6", 150-pound junior, able to get over there. It looked like Mendoza was going to make something out of that play. Ends up losing yards as Cadengo made him go wide and then never turned upfield. Mendoza had the touchdown reception, by the way. It wasn't Trinidad. Campos wants to throw here over the middle and complete in the direction of Mendoza. Pressure coming up the middle that time against Victor Campos. Happy Halloween 2019 at Sam Stadium here on a Thursday night on Rio Sports Live. 4th down play for the Eagles. Campos, 3 receivers left. Twins right side, empty backfield on 4th down. They're going for it. Drops back to throw. Pressure up the middle. Campos hit. And down he goes as the Falcons get a stop. Campos never was able to really look downfield for any receivers as that pocket collapsed from the outside edges. So each team with a gamble here on 4th down in the third quarter. And each team's defense able to make the play. Falcons offense back on the field. Our coverage of high school football continues tomorrow night. I'll be with Rudy. He'll be running a camera tomorrow, as we'll be at La Feria for the Hidalgo La Feria game. That'll be a big one. Harlingen South, we'll be broadcasting that one. Also have additional games coming your way. As a running play this time goes nowhere on 1st down for the Falcons. That time, a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13. We'll be in Mission tomorrow night. A broadcast there coming your way as John Cannon will assist us on a broadcast. Mission Eagles at home against PSJA. We'll be in La Jolla tomorrow night for that big game between Palmview and Mission Veterans. We'll have that broadcast coming your way. We'll be here tomorrow night for another broadcast. Pitch out right-hand side. Turning it upfield for the Falcons, Miles McWhorter. Got to the midfield stripe.
Pitch out to Miles McWhorter.
Play shut down there, but that's a 14-yard gain on a carry by McWhorter.
17-yard run.
And a new first down. That's a 17-yard carry. So a first down for the Falcons of Los Fresnos as they put the ball down in Eagle territory now at the 48. Thank you again for joining us here on our broadcast. Any fans out there that are watching on our social media, on our Facebook, be sure you share the link. Follow the page, like the page as well, but share the link to help other fans. Here's Valencia to the left-hand side. Makes one man miss. Trinidad there to hit him. Drives forward, ends up gaining 10 on the play. Nicholas Valencia continues to be the leading ball carrier tonight for the Falcons. That's just shy of first down yardage, but a second and short for this offense is a recipe for good things for the fans of the Falcons. Adrian Longoria brings him up from the left hash mark on 2nd and 1. Pitches out right side. This is McWhorter. Got a lot of room. McWhorter may go. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Miles McWhorter. 39 yards. Touchdown, Falcons. And watch McWhorter turn on the Jets here. Right side, and there is just literally safeties trying to catch up. Nothing doing. Miles McWhorter to the house. Falcons go back up. Extra point coming up. Good snap, ball down. Kick up long, high, and good. Los Fresnos Falcons up 3. Kickoff coming up. Ball game shaping up to be a shootout here in the second half. Eagles get the ball after this.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here at Sam Stadium, and the Los Fresnos Falcons answer here in this third quarter. An Eagles score as the Eagles scored on a return of a kickoff. Each team exchanged possessions, and then the Falcons of Los Fresnos able to sustain a drive and cap it off with a 39-yard touchdown run by Miles McWhorter. Kickoff. Eagles field it inside their 20, back across there to the 28-yard line. And so Victor Campos and the offensive unit onto the field. 7:47 left here in the third quarter. Reminding you volleyball fans, we were at Brownsville Veterans on Tuesday night. Brownsville Veterans knocked off Ed Couch Elsa, setting up a position matchup at 3 o'clock at Ed Couch Elsa. On the volleyball side, a rematch of those two teams. We'll be there to broadcast that for you as we continue to cover the volleyball teams leading into the playoffs. Running play right side, that's Ethan Pena. Short gain for the Hanna Eagles. Call it a 3-yard gain. Second down coming up. District 32-6A going in. The consensus was win 2 games and you can get in the playoffs, this 6-team district. Now I'm not so sure. 2 games might get you in a tiebreaker situation, but it may not be a guarantee you get a win or a playoff berth. Penalty flags in on this play, so we'll hold off on the call. Would have been a short gain for Ethan Pena as he got to the 35.
Stop a Pena, number 45.
For the previous play, offside. Defense, number 74. The 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. And we play down.
So the Eagles will accept that penalty. And they'll take it out across the 36-yard line. And they'll run it up the middle out across the 42, 43-yard line. That's good enough for a first down for the Eagles, who have been content to take what's given to them as well on the short gains and the ball control drives. Campo's going to keep it this time, turns it upfield, ends up gaining yards, was hit in the backfield. But that time, Leroy Guerrero, the 250-pound senior, wasn't able to hold on. Campos ends up gaining 3 yards on the play. It brings up 2nd and 7. Nearing the halfway mark of this third quarter. Campos to throw, right side, Trinidad on the catch, yards after the catch. First down inside the 45, down to the 43 of the Falcons of Los Fresnos.
11-yard reception to the 43-yard line.
Call that an 11-yard gain for Trinidad. On his second catch, Campos now 8 of 12 in the passing game for 88 yards. 3 receivers left. Trinidad wide left. Single receiver right side is Alex Gracia. Campos going to call his own number. Bounces it left side, outside, wrapped up, dives forward, got to the 40. So another 3-yard carry for Victor Campos, who now on the night has 9 carries for 39 yards against this Falcon team. Falcons next week get San Benito. Hanna gets Harlingen South. There's a pass completed to Mendoza inside the 35-yard line, just shy of first down yardage. Mendoza on the catch. That's now 4 catches on the evening for 55 yards and a touchdown.
3rd and 1 for the Eagles at the 34.
And 3rd and 1 now for Hanna. Meanwhile, we got a player shaken up. Looks like a little cramping here on a cold night. Take a quick timeout and be right back.
You taken care of, Maston. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Robert Mello, Sabercats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. After a timeout call, that's a Eagles with a 3rd down play coming up. They'll run it left-hand side. Campos gets knocked out of bounds.
Campos forced out of bounds by 67, Guerrero.
And short of a first down, the Eagles will now be facing a 4th down here.
Part of snap, offside.
Now, a penalty against the defense, that changes that, as that'll be enough for a first down, and then reset it for the Eagles. Now that they... Campos has it. First down play. Gonna run. Left-hand side. Hit. Dropped after a short gain. On On the stop that time, Alan Torres, a 5'10", 200-pound junior for this Los Fresnos defense. Second down play for the Eagles. Clock running here in the third quarter. They'll run it right side. This is Mendoza. He's in the secondary. Takes it down to about the 17-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. On a carry by Mendoza.
10-yard run, first down to 17-yard.
10-yard carry. He's now got 7 carries for 25 yards. Ernesto Mendoza. Eagles moving the ball. Handed off, it's Mendoza again. Takes it down to the 11-yard line. Dropped out after a 6-yard gain.
5-yard gain.
Second down coming up for the Eagles of Hanna. Campos hands it off, bounce it right-hand side. Trying to turn the corner, nothing there for Marlon Dominguez. Goes out of bounds, loses a yard on the play.
Mendoza ruled out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
So third down. Campos is going to run, takes it outside. Stop there as the Falcon defense suddenly gets stingy on this drive, and a decision here for the Eagles. A field goal would tie it up. They're certainly within field goal range. But right now the Eagles leaving the offense on the field. Big play here in the third quarter with 2:28 remaining. Campos at the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Pressure comes. Gets away from one man. Further drop. Campos giving up bundles of yardage. Now delivers a ball into traffic, an incomplete pass. And Campos got nailed as he delivered that pass. I'm looking, I'm hearing whistles blow that would indicate a penalty flag. The chains haven't moved, so let's see the call. Discussion by the officials. Would have been an incomplete pass and a turnover on downs.
Part of the pass, holding, defense,
and so there's your call, a holding call on the defense of the Los Fresnos Falcons. And that will move the ball half the distance to the goal line. First down play, Campos running right-hand side. Turns it upfield, drives down to the 1-yard line. There's a penalty on this play as well, so hold on before the spot. This time it'll be a holding call on the offense. That's not half the distance, that's a 10-yard penalty. And that'll move the Hanna Eagles back out to the 16. Remains first down and goal. Eagles up to the line. Campos on a first down and goal. Single back there with him is Ethan Pena. Fakes the handoff, rolls right side. Gets rid of the ball. Trinidad, the intended receiver, incomplete pass. Defensively, Armando Mendoza lobbied a bit to see if he could convince the official he picked that ball off. So 2nd and goal for the Hanna Eagles. Third quarter action here at Sam Stadium. Minute 36 left. Campos to throw. Has a ton of time this time. Gets rid of it. It's tipped and incomplete. Muniz, the defender for the Falcons, and now it's 3rd and goal for the Hanna Eagles. Campos empties the backfield. 3 receivers short side of the field to the right, looking right. Here comes pressure. Campos backpedals, gets rid of the ball, and it's incomplete. And there's another penalty flag thrown on this play. This one out across the 15 near the line of scrimmage. There's also a player shaken up on this play, so they'll attend to him while the officials talk over the penalty. We'll have the results of that right after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi, we're Sherryland Rattlers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el Puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el Puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
During the play, ineligible men downfield on the offense, holding on the defense. No penalties were offset. You're going to replay 3rd down.
So after the injury, the player got off on his own power, went up to the sidelines, and then there's your call. There was a penalty thrown. There were 2 thrown, 1 for each team. So reset the down. We'll replay 3rd down and goal situation for the Hanna Eagles. Ball at the 15-yard line of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Each team with a win in District 32 6A action, and each team with 1 game remaining. Eagles next against Harlingen South, who will be coming off of a Bird Bowl square-off tomorrow at Bogus Stadium. Falcons will be traveling to San Benito. Pass play, Victor Campos rolls right side, looking to throw, turns it upfield, spins down around the 10-yard line, well short, as that was a goal-to-goal situation. And now the Eagles' decision may be to bring the field goal unit in. Watch Campos, look at the coverage downfield. Nobody open for Campos. That's just good defense by the Falcons. And so a field goal attempt for the Hanna Eagles to tie this game up from the right hash mark at the 17-yard line, a 27-yard attempt. Ball down, kick is boomed up through the uprights. That would have been good from 50. We're tied at 17, nothing decided yet at Sam Stadium. 3rd quarter, minute 10 remaining, kickoff coming up.
A nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Kickoff at Sam Stadium with 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Falcons let it bounce, pick it up on the sideline, bring it upfield. Now a little room across the 30. Staying on his feet to the 32, Elian Gonzalez. And so with 1 minute left here in this third quarter, Los Fresnos Falcons and the Hanna Eagles tied up at 17 apiece. Tomorrow we will have that broadcast of the Bird Bowl. Harlingen South will also be at La Feria for the small school matchup between the La Feria Lions and the Hidalgo Pirates. That's 8-0 against 7-1. Lions one of the only unbeaten teams in this area. We'll be there with the broadcast. On the Friday nights, it's all audio only. First down play coming up for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Falcons with 196 yards of offense tonight, all on the ground. And they'll start this drive from their own 33. Longoria under center on first down. Keeps it, hit hard, down he goes. Longoria wrapped up quickly. Watch Ramon Reyes bang with help. Brandon Estevez was there as well. And a loss on the play of 1 on a carry by Adrian Longoria. When you get there that quick on this type of offense, it takes away a lot of the options. They hit Longoria again, and down he goes. Brandon Esteve again and again on a tackle.
8-yard loss to a 24-yard line.
And again, watch it. This is, well, that's after the play. This offense is designed to have enough options, 4 minimum on every snap, that the defense has to contain and be prepared for. But in this case, get to the quarterback quick enough. You take several options away as you can make him make a quick decision or eat the ball. Fourth quarter coming up. All knotted, 17 apiece.
Sports Live. Jay's up.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or, how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Back here on Rio Sports Live as we start the fourth and final quarter here of this ball game here in Week 10 of the 2019 season. Los Fresnos Falcons facing third and a bunch. Call it 18 yards to go. Longoria pitches out, right-hand side. They'll try to turn the corner, upended, leaping over a man to the 30. Ends up being a short gain on the play as Matthew Padilla showed some leaping ability there over a would-be tackler. But well short of a first down, and the Falcons bring the punt team in. On the exchange, the Eagles should get good field position out of this. Return man, Trinidad, stands at his own 35-yard line. Good snap, they get the kick away. Wobbly kick away from Trinidad. It takes a Eagle bounce. Muniz is there to field it for the Falcons, but it's at the 44-yard line of the Eagles as they bring the offense onto the field. Tied up here in the fourth quarter. Victor Campos directs the show. Rolling right-hand side, turns it upfield, tripped up. Nice tackle made as he gets across the 45. Falcons saying the ball came loose, nothing doing. Victor Campos on the 3-yard gain. Now has 12 carries for 46 yards. Second down, we're in the fourth quarter. Eagles with the ball at the 46. Campos, man in motion, fakes that handoff, hands off on the inside to Pena, the penalty flag thrown. They'll stop play. Looked like a penalty. Nothing doing, no penalty. So just a short gain on a carry by Pena. And 3rd and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Eagles with 191 yards of offense, 95 on the ground, 96 through the air. Campos on 3rd down, looks at the sideline, play clock at 18. Keeps Pena to his right-hand side. On 3rd down, wants to throw. Here comes pressure. Campos gets away from one man. Still has time to throw now to the sideline. Great containment that time. Ends up fumbling the football. Was it in play? No, they'll say Campos was out of bounds. Victor Campos managed to scramble back to the line of scrimmage, which is on the 50. Was out of bounds, and so 4th and 4 for the Eagles. And right now they keep the offense on the field in this tie game. Campos in a shotgun formation. 4th and call it 5 for the Eagles. He drops back now into a short punt formation and will punt it away. End over end kick, nobody back to return it. It rolls inside the 10, inside the 6-yard line, down there by the Eagles. And so on the punt, Eagles play field position and send the Falcons back to start a drive at their own 6. On the good news for the Eagles, you pin your opponent deep in their own territory. On the bad news, if the Falcons are able to get this offense rolling, they can eat up a ton of time. And the Eagles may never get the football back. Falcons up to the line on 1st down. Longoria hands it off, left-hand side. Room out across the 20-yard line to the 21, 22, 23-yard line. Resendez, ton of room opened up. Ends up gaining 17, making 18 yards on the carry. His best carry of the evening. Falcons with a 1st down. 213 yards of offense for Los Fresnos, all on the ground here tonight. Longoria on a read. Gives it to Resendez. Room again for Resendez. Down the left sideline. 1st down across the 40. 17 more yards for Resendez. And on back-to-back carries, he now has 11 carries for 67 yards on the night. And the Falcons, who started to drive at their 6, have it now at their own 47. This time, a running play by Valencia is shut down. Falcons now with 2nd and 14 coming up. They'll run it up the middle. It's Resendez. Has some room. Takes it across the 45. Maybe enough for a first down. It is. As Chris Resendez rattles off another big gain. Resendez now the leading ball carrier for the Falcons. And the drive continues. It's now at the Eagle 42. Longoria sets him down. Sent a man in motion and nearly drew the defense off sides on that play. Play clock down to 9. Longoria under center. Hands it off. Resendez upended as he gets inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 4-yard carry for Chris Resendez. Falcons now on 2nd down. And no real hurry here are the Falcons. Like I said, this drive has a lot of things riding on it. Valencia bounces it left-hand side, gets to the sideline, thrown out of bounds there. They keep the clock running. Tackle made over there by Ramon Reyes. Now they stop the clock. As the timeout's called on the field. We'll take a break. This is Real Sports Live.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order. Handmade tortillas daily. Breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
We're at Sam Stadium on a Thursday night. Hey, I got my Cane's Challenge free box combo tickets here. I keep talking about that. It's one of the scoreboard sponsors here at Sam Stadium in Brownsville. When you get one of these in your hand, regardless of which team you're here to watch, if the home team wins, put these to use. You can go to Cane's Chicken in any of the locations in Brownsville. And it's a buy one box combo, get a box combo free. Falcons with 7 minutes and some change left on this fourth quarter clock. Hand it to Resendez. Resendez spins forward. Got enough for a first down on that carry by Chris Resendez. Clock continues to run here. And a first down as the ball's down at the Hanna Eagle 30. This drive started for the Falcons back of their own 6. Longoria pitches it to Valencia. Valencia takes it down to the 25, upended, but that's a good 6-yard carry for Nicholas Valencia. 39 carries, 271 yards on the ground for the Falcons. And they're averaging just under 7 yards a carry. Game tied at 17 apiece. Longoria hands to Resendez. Left side, that's enough for a first down as he's inside the 20. So a red zone possession now for the Falcons. And Resendez is now over 100 yards on the ground on 15 carries. And now as the Falcons get further down here, again, they'll be in field goal range if they're not already. I think you can take 5.5 minutes off the clock, but you can take a bunch. They're still taking snaps around the 10-second mark. This play, Valencia stays in bounds, gets inside the 15 down to the 13. Nicholas Valencia gains 5. Valencia now 12 carries, 90 yards. So 2 players nearing the century mark. Resendez already there. Valencia right behind him. We'll go under 5 minutes left in the game. Second down for Adrian Longoria. Sends Valencia in motion, hands it off to Resendez. Tries behind those big linemen, gets down to the 10-yard line. Just short of first down yardage, it appears, a yard short. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Falcons, and actually they'll take that too. It can take more time off the clock. You can get another first down and have 4 more downs to eat time off of this game clock before you end this drive. An impressive drive thus far for the Falcons. Late in this game, Longoria on 3rd down. Tries forward right side. Got inside the 10, down near the 9. And we'll take a look at the spot. It looks like he's short by less than a yard. And that means big time decision for Coach Brown and the Falcons. A field goal puts you on top, but it also ensures that the Hanna offense gets their hands back on the football with plenty of time on the clock. They keep the offense on the field. On 4th and a yard, Longoria, 20 on the play clock. Hands it off. Resendez has a first down as he takes it down to around the 5. And a conversion for the Falcons. Sets him up 1st and goal. Clock running now. We'll go inside 3 minutes to go. And now you'll see the Falcons slow the pace even more. A drive that started at their 6 has reached the Hanna 5. Longoria on 1st and goal. Lets the play clock go this time under 7. Hands it off to Resendez. Upended as he gets to the 3. 2nd and goal, and now a timeout is going to be called as the Eagles burn their first timeout of the second half, knowing this drive, now that it's a goal situation, is a couple of downs from deciding whether it's points, field goal, or a turnover. But the Eagles want some time on the clock when they get their hands back on the football. Back after this.
Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
Back here at Sam Stadium with a couple of minutes left in this game, and I've got a 2:42. I was checking the schedule. Thanks, Lucy Molina, for checking in on our Facebook, advising me Los Fresnos actually plays San Benito at Los Fresnos. I should have remembered that. San Benito has just a limited number of home games. They're home this week, and that wraps up 3 games at home for the San Benito Greyhounds on the season. 2nd down and goal for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Inside the Hanna Eagles 5. Longoria hands it off. Running play right side. Resendez, end zone touchdown. Longoria on the keeper. What a ball fake. Touchdown Falcons. They go up with 2:35 to go in the game. I thought he gave it to Resendez, but that's that offense working, and that is a 94-yard drive, all on the ground for the Falcons as they score with 2:35 left in this ball game. Extra point coming up. Good snap, ball down, kick up, long, high, and good. Falcons 24, Eagles 17. Eagles get the ball. 2:35 left at home after this.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're not leaving your season. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here, the Hanna Eagles make their way back onto the football field with the kick return team. Trailing by 7 to the Los Fresnos Falcons. And the kickoff is underway. Eagles to return it from the 19 out across the 25-yard line. Turn man drop there. And the Eagles offense strolls onto the field. 2 timeouts remaining. 2:31 left in the fourth. Campos and company onto the field. In the second half, the defense for this Falcons has really stepped up. Campos and company with 191 yards of offense. On a first down play, he wants to throw. Swings it over the middle right side. It's caught. Short yardage gained on a completion to Ernesto Mendoza. Make it a 5-yard gain. Second down coming up for Campos. Empty backfield for the Hanna Eagles. Man in motion is Mendoza. Swing a pass in his direction. Looking for a block. Gets out to the 34. Play shut down there. Open field tackle. Fighting through a blocker that time, Francisco Melendez. And 3rd and 3. Make it 4 coming up for the Eagles of Hanna. On 3rd down, Campos sends a man in motion. That's Muniz. That's Gonzalez. Gets a pass right side. That's going to be incomplete. In the direction of Ernesto Mendoza. And now the Eagles will face a 4th down. And every bit of 4 yards to go. And Campos was shaken up a bit on the play. On that incomplete pass. They stopped the clock with 1:36 left in the game and use a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
I'm going to bring it back here as after the timeout was called. Hanna Eagles will be facing a 4th down and 4. Need to convert here. This may seal the deal for the Los Fresnos Falcons in a road win. Campos needs to get at least the 43-yard line to get a measurable shot at a 1st down. Another timeout call. Eagles head to the sideline. Falcons haven't just yet. So we'll keep it right here. Reminding you again, we have an additional broadcast coming your way. We'll be here at Sam Stadium tomorrow night for a broadcast. Coach Marco Munguia will be down here for that one. Fourth down play for the Eagles. Campos Needs to gain 4 minimum. On a 4th down play, draws back to throw. Pressure comes, gets rid of the ball over the middle. Just misses Ryan Trinidad. Incomplete pass. Trinidad had beaten him downfield. He may have been able to take that one to the house. Comes up an incomplete pass. And the Falcons back on the field. Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. So the Falcons will have to still get a 1st down. In order to just completely seal this. Mendoza running it left-hand side, spins inside the 25-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain. Ernesto Mendoza is just, check that, that's, of course, Resendez again on the carry. Stops the clock with 1:25 left. Falcons stay on the field. Because of that 1st down, Eagles had to burn a timeout. They only have 1 left. So they can stop the clock one more time. Resendez, 18 carries, 122 yards. And the Falcons will take a knee. Eagles able to stop the clock one last time. We'll be right back. Play continues.
Flower Farm. They found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hi, we're Brownsville veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Inside a top-secret, highly classified government laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedrgv.com.
Hanna Eagles burn that timeout, their final timeout of the second half. A half that started with the Eagles returning a kickoff for a touchdown. That's been the only points they've scored. Victory formation for the Falcons. They'll take a knee. This time quarterback hit as Longoria didn't get down in time. He paid the price on that one. But now the clock running. And nothing Hanna can do about the situation. It's 3rd down. Play clock at 20, game clock at 53, so they will have to take another snap. Even after this play. Longoria still with 5 on the play clock. Now under center with 2. Takes a knee this time in time. And that should seal the deal for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Next week, they're at home against the San Benito Greyhounds. They have now secured 2 victories in District 32 6A. 2 may get you in, but now they're in position to go after a 3rd win at home as they take on San Benito next week at home. Falcons victorious here tonight, 24-17. Our player of the game, our Hacienda Ford player of the game is Chris Resendez on 19 carries, 134 yards for the Falcons. Resendez and the Falcons rack up 317 yards of offense all on the ground here tonight. And a big 94-yard drive late in the fourth quarter to put this one away and win it on the road. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Our thanks again to Brownsville School District for assisting us in broadcasting the game. Terrific camera work. As they shut the cameras off, I'll shut the broadcast off. Till next time, from Sam Stadium, I'm Joe Bowling.